All right, Megan O'Brien and Patriots Director of Player Personnel, Nick Caserio, joining me virtually as he prepares for the first ever virtual NFL draft. Nick, how are you and your family holding up?
We're doing great. We're doing great. Thank you. It's been actually a lot of fun. We've been able to spend a lot of time together. So in between work, I get to go downstairs and spend time with the family. So it's something I wouldn't be able to do on, I'd say, a normal basis. So we're blessed. We're handling it well. The girls have been great. So it's been a good few weeks, and we're just trying to make the most of the situation. We're certainly grateful for our health and to be in the position that we're in. We're thankful, for the healthcare workers that are out there providing us the opportunities that we have each day to kind of continue on with our lives to the best of our ability. So, we're trying to make it work.
And I see you have one of your daughters with you. Are your kids helping you out at all at home?
They'll come in and out with some suggestions, but they just want to come and say hi and know that daddy's around. So it's been great.
What's it really been like for you? Nobody in your office. Are there less distractions at home? How have you been able to stay productive while you can't be at the facility?
Yeah, it's a great question. Our team's done a great job. There's a lot of people that have enabled us to kind of have the daily production that we've had. We've had a number of draft meetings, I'd say, on a daily basis. We've had a lot of discussions, a lot of dialogue. So instead of doing it live with one another, we've just been kind of doing it through our connection. We're able to get to a number of people. We've had a lot of different contact with a lot of different players. So we've tried to replicate our process as best we can into the setting that we're dealing with and just try to make the most of our opportunities that are in front of us each day and really just take it one day at a time. But I'd say we've been able to accumulate a lot of information or the similar amount of information. We're just doing it in a different fashion. So from that perspective, it's been fairly efficient. Like I said, our IT people have done a great job of giving us the resources and the tools to operate. So we have everything that we need to go about our process on a daily basis. So we're getting close here to the end, but we're collectively in a pretty good position overall.
You, Bill, Monty, Ernie, you guys have done this draft together for a number of years. How does that comfortability help you guys as you won't be together this year?
We're trying to replicate our draft process and our draft room process in a virtual fashion. So a lot of that comes with discussion. A lot of that comes with consistent communication. So from that perspective, in terms of keeping the board together and taking some of the information and reallocating players, maybe moving them subtly on the board. So up to this point, we've done that similarly. We've done a few sort of trial runs here in terms of how the draft communication is going to work with a draft room group, and then you'll have some various other subset groups that if you need to get them on the phone or you get them into another meeting room, you're able to leave one meeting, go to the next meeting. So working through some of those intricacies has probably been the biggest thing. So we've all worked together. We have a lot of experience working together. Whether or not it actually helps us on the draft day, it'll be a little bit different, but I think there's an understanding of how we need to operate. And the biggest thing is just making sure that we're communicating clearly and we get the information processed and submitted to the league in a timely fashion.
Now, I know you can't tell me who you're picking, but do you think one of your girls might be involved in any of the draft announcements?
That's a great question. I'm not sure you're actually allowed in the draft room because we'd have more than two people in the same space. But no, I'm sure they'll check in. Hopefully, they'll be sleeping by the time, especially the first round, because we'd be in bed by 8 o'clock. But Saturday, they might want to pop in and wonder what Daddy's doing while he's upstairs for 6, 7 hours. But we'll see. I'm sure they'll have a suggestion or recommendation or try to figure out who we pick when we actually do pick. So,
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, Nick. You and your family stay safe, and hopefully, we'll see you in person sooner rather than later.
likewise, thanks, Megan. Appreciate it.